Okay, hi guys, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, welcome. So this reading is just going to be general, okay? We'll just pull some cards and see what comes out. So yeah, only take what resonates, okay? If it doesn't apply, just let it ride. Trigger warning in advance, I'm a light being, horse in the shadow realm, so a lot of low vibrational energy comes up in my reading, so just protect yourself as necessary. Okay, so I'll start with the Lover's deck. And we'll see what comes out. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe and staying healthy. So we get the King of Swords in reverse as the first card. Okay. So it's air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That may resonate. Masculine energy, gender doesn't matter. It could be you or someone else in your energy, or it doesn't have to be air sign. They could just be. They could just embody that. Six of Cups in reverse. So it could be an energy. King of Swords in reverse is probably, I read it as someone who, for lack of a better way to explain it, lacks empathy in general, like an empathy gene. I feel it's equivalent to a sociopath or a psychopath or something like that, or extreme narcissism, or just extremely detached from their emotions or their capability to feel affection for themselves or for another. Next to the Six of Cups, it could be an energy that it relates to someone's past. It could be from your past or from someone else's past. This energy could be this way due to their own past as well. With the Six of Cups in reverse, I would say it's also some sort of bad memories or negative childhood, maybe childhood trauma or something like that, or even further back, something to do with their lineage or their bloodline. Something may have occurred that caused them to be in this energy, or activated some sort of deep, dark, emotional trauma that put them in their shadow, deeply in their shadow. And like I think I just said this, it could have been something that occurred to this energy that put them in there, or something in their bloodline, or something in their past personally that contributed to it. And it could be in relation to another energy as well, just because there's two in this depiction. It could be a feminine, but the roles can be reversed. It could have been a masculine. And I would say it also pertained to romance as well, just because of the flowers. Also the Two Cups here I'm being drawn to, some sort of soul contract that put them in their shadow, or it was I don't want to say a dark contract, but maybe something that they were supposed to learn from or heal from with this water, but instead of healing, it actually pushed them further into darkness. Let's see. Page of Cups, of Cups upright. Lots of cups here, so definitely pertains to emotions, or you can also read water as like the subconscious as well. I would say with the Six of Cups, some sort of subconscious trauma is affecting the King of Swords in reverse, or it did, and this is the lasting effect. This is why the energy is showing up this way, is because it hasn't been healed. This energy may be aware of this. They may want to provide some sort of emotional offering to another energy of their past. Maybe they wanted to and they're unable to because the Six of Cups is in reverse. Maybe they're wanting to go through some sort of transformation with the butterflies, work on self-love, the root chakra, and then also their self-confidence with the three colors here. Also, with the water, I'm kind of getting spirits in general, like their spirit team or their ancestors or something like that. Their spirit team, the King of Swords in reverse, they may be wanting to work with them, push them into some sort of transformation, maybe try to lead them or guide them to the water to drink, I guess. And by drinking, I mean healing, tapping into their subconscious, tapping into their emotions in some type of way. So that way, I'm being drawn to the grass, some sort of fruitfulness or abundance can be achieved. and start anew with the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, I can also read it as innocence. So it could be the King of Swords energy, or sorry, their spirit team, or spirits in general, or their bloodline, their ancestors or something like that. They're wanting them to heal in some way, to regain some sort of innocence next to the Six of Cups in reverse. What's this? Ten of Wands in reverse as the overall energy. So this is very burdensome, I feel. Whatever trauma or painful past or negative childhood memories or whatever occurred that pushed them into their shadow. I feel it's very burdensome, or it was. Ten of Wands is like the being pushed to the limit, carrying as much as you possibly can. With it in reverse, though, they may be wanting to relieve this burden or these burdens, whatever they may be. Also, I'm being drawn to the light shining on. There's some sort of guidance that's wanting to come through to help assist this energy. Put out the flame, again, I'm being drawn to water. There's like a need for cleansing, or a need to tap into their emotions, a need for some sort of rejuvenation or renewal or something like that. And I feel the divine is wanting to assist, especially with the Ten of Wands, with it coming out in reverse. Either their spirit team, the divine, or the King of Swords in reverse themselves, wants to be released in some way. Okay, let's clarify. I'll clarify with the fairy deck. Spirit, what's this? King of Swords. Also being drawn to the color these blue flowers here. Hold on, I'll show you. Just here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like kind of blue. I don't know what kind of flowered these are. But the blues, either blue flowers are significant, either to this King of Swords in reverse, or being drawn to the throat chakra. This energy may be needing to speak to someone or express themselves in some way. It doesn't have to be verbally, but that will also assist in relieving some sort of burden as well. They may need to kind of release whatever it is that occurred in their past, or let it out in some way. And I feel they're also being guided to do that as well, and I feel that will assist as well. King of Swords in reverse. Thank you. Also being drawn to this, just put that there. I'm being drawn to the checkered pants on the King of Swords. I'll only take what resonates. This may be specific. I'm getting kind of, it leads me to like old school, uniforms, like incarceration. So this energy may also have been incarcerated or just restricted in some way. I'm getting mainly in the 3D. Also, being drawn to the manual labor of this energy in this depiction. They may have, had to work with their hands or do some sort of hard work. Okay, so what do we pull? This came out. Turn it up. Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this energy is unable to move on into calmer waters. Six of Swords upright is like your spirit team or the divine, or not necessarily divine intervention, but kind of it's kind of like the minor. I feel it's when your ancestors or some sort of external energy or higher power is wanting to step into to help an energy move on into calmer waters and from turbulence. Also, there's 2 6s. Some of you guys may be seeing 666. I read that as divine feminine energy. So some of you guys may be called to step into your feminine energy, meaning become more receptive, and then tap into some sort of creativity, or so that way you or they are able to create and tap into abundance, and then also just kind of go with the flow of things. Let things come to you. So with that being said, I feel this energy spirit team is wanting to help them relieve some sort of burden, but either the King of Swords in reverse, they themselves are they may be too busy working. I'm getting heavy manual labor or something like that, or they're just too distracted to either receive guidance from their spirit team, or they feel blocked off from it. There's also some, with the Six of Swords in reverse, this dagger is pointing up. There's some sort of truth, again, going back to that throat chakra that needs to be expressed or spoken about. Yeah. And I feel that will bring peace. And it can be done in, I don't know, almost a covert, but like a subtle way. Just because I'm being in my head, I'm seeing the traditional Six of Swords, I think it's a woman and a child on a boat, and they're being guided, but there's like a hood over the person, and so it's like a little bit more covert. So an energy may want to covertly speak some sort of truth that may help, or they could just reach out anonymously or something like that. I could also read it that way. This energy they may be needing to speak speak some sort of truth to someone of their past, or they may be needing to speak about their past. They may want to again provide some sort of emotional offering because they feel it will relieve them in some way. Six of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm not sure if it's the King of Swords in reverse that feels they're unable to move on to the calmer waters, or if their spirit team is unable to reach them. It could be both. It could be if it's their spirit team is unable to get through to them, it's because this energy, the King of Swords in reverse, is unwilling to tap into their past, or maybe some suppressed or repressed memories. They've blocked them out in some way. And then also it could be the same as well. If it's the King of Swords in reverse that's ignoring any signs or guidance from the divine or from their spirit team or from external help, it could be for the same reason. They're not wanting to get into it, I guess, or go back in time, if you will. But I feel if energy is wanting to regain some sort of clean slate or innocence or cleansing in some way in order to relieve themselves of any stress. With the fire, I get lots of passion, but with the Ten of Wands in reverse, either they are under a lot of heat, a lot of pressure, or their flame is out completely. But I feel there's a need to tap into some sort of innocence. Also childhood, inner child healing as well. That may be they may be guided to either do things that they or you used to do in your childhood that brings you joy, or brings a likeness of being. Let's see. Nine of Swords in reverse. It's so interesting. All these cards are in reverse except for the Page of Cups. So I do feel there is a genuine desire to express something, or to gain some sort of freedom or liberation. And definitely I just get innocence. Only take a resonance trigger warning. This energy may have whatever happened or occurred in their past. It may pertain to their innocence as well. Nine of Swords in reverse. I can read this two ways. Sometimes it's energy is not stressed out anymore, or they're because Nine of Swords upright is like anxiety, sleepless nights, and worry. But I'm getting actually I could also read it as like extreme stress, extreme anxiety, even borderline paranoia. I would say just because the King of Swords is in reverse, next to the Six of Swords in reverse, this energy is actually going through a very difficult time. Also next to these two cards, the Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords are both in reverse, and both of these daggers are upright. So I'm getting two swords. So this energy is in denial in some way, just because it may be too painful, whatever it is that occurred in their past, or whatever it is that they've repressed or suppressed in some way. But I feel it's caused like a heavy mental burden in some way for the King of Swords, and again push them deeply into their shadow. I feel the shadow has taken over because it hasn't been looked at, it hasn't been acknowledged and worked through in some way, and so it's grown too strong, and it's taken over the this energy's higher self is taking over this energy's the light side as well, on top of whatever it is that occurred. I feel whatever occurred triggered the darkness, and it just grew. It grew over time. So this energy, they it's just become like such a burden mentally. I feel also emotionally, actually in all elements most likely. We don't have any earth out here, but and so this may be why this energy may be unable to move forward, or they feel that way. They feel that they can't move on to into calm waters. They may feel like with the Ten of Wands in reverse, they may lose everything or something like that, or just maybe become too burdensome to where they feel like giving up, just like overall, because it's so much stress and pressure on the mind, on the mental, and then that's also blocking them from noticing or seeing the signs and the guidance from their spirit team, from their ancestors, from the divine, or from external like 3D help as well. Um, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, okay, I was counting 9 of Swords and 6 of Swords, which I think breaks down to a 14. Right, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sorry, 15, which breaks down to 6 again. So, there is, I feel if it resonates, there is help available in whatever form. If you or they prefer 3D assistance or spiritual assistance, both are available, but this energy would need to be willing to go through the fire, I guess. And by go through the fire means tapping into uncomfortable or painful things in order to regain some sort of freshness and innocence and transformation. Forgiveness as well. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm tapping into some. I'm not a doctor or a psychologist or anything like that, but I feel this energy carries maybe some sort of guilt as well, maybe for whatever occurred in the past. Sometimes when energies go through difficult things, they can take on some sort of guilt for whatever occurred, even if they weren't in the wrong. That may be the case, or it could be something else, maybe they did contribute to something in the past. Whatever the case may be, that needs to be worked through and healed, I feel. Because as of now, this energy is, because they've repressed and no longer want to feel whatever it is that caused them so much pain and mental anguish. They've just detached from it altogether. But I feel Spirit is saying, it's being brought to the forefront for a reason, because they want you or them to heal, and also feel this energy they themselves, they want to heal, whether they admit it or not, or acknowledge it or not, just because the Page of Cups is here. And also the Ten of Wands is in reverse. They don't want to feel this way anymore. 2 of Pentacles upright. So this energy maybe juggling a lot right now. This may be that also may be why the 6 of Swords is in reverse and the 9 of Swords is in reverse. They're just like speaking 3D terms. They just maybe they have a lot on their plate, or they're trying to balance out situations. I could also read the 2 of Pentacles as them trying to balance out their light and dark. They're they may be aware that they are too far or very far in their shadow, and trying to balance that out. Maybe they want to go through some sort of transformation and trying to listen to their intuition. But either 3D circumstances are making that a little bit difficult, or it's their own wounding that stops them or keeps them at a crossroads. Yeah, and maybe also, okay, so I just looked at underneath the 2 of Pentacles, there's 5 of Pentacles. So it could be 3D circumstances as well. I feel if that resonates, I don't know anybody's personal situation, but I feel if an energy is truly wanting to heal, and you or they are unable to maybe currently access 3D resources in order to deal with mental issues, whatever that may be, you can always ask the divine and the spirit team, and they will make a way, which is why 6 Swords in that case, the Six of Swords in reverse, because this energy feels like, you know, if they are in the Five of Pentacles, they literally don't have resources. But I feel the divine is saying, with the Page of Cups and Ten of Wands in reverse, they're saying, don't worry about that. We'll create a way. Just let us know that that this is what you want, that you want to start healing. If it resonates. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Cups in reverse. Six Cups in reverse. Six Cups in reverse. Okay, let's see. The World in reverse. So fixed sign, fixed energy that may resonate. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, I believe. So this energy may be stuck in some sort of cycle. With the World here, I would say, and the Six of Cups, I would say is definitely generational. You know, whatever it is that this energy may have, that is currently they're going through. I would say their ancestor has also gone through it as well and was unable to break the cycle, which is again why I feel it's being brought to an energy's attention, is because the divine is really wanting an energy to close out a cycle and learn whatever it is that they're needing to learn. And honestly, in this case, sometimes you're like, okay, what can you learn if it's a situation that you know, if it happened in childhood and it's out of our control, like what good can possibly come from that? And I feel often I feel the main or obvious thing would be to heal. Sometimes we heal not only for ourselves, but so that we can guide and help other energies through their journey, because I think I said this before, a lot of times we all share similar themes in our journeys. So that could be the lesson itself, you know, just being brave enough and strong enough to tap in and heal the wound, whatever that may be. So this energy may be currently going through some sort of cycle, or yeah, because they're being called to be the one to break it or close it out. And if it's not not only I feel also with the Six of Cups in the World in reverse, not just a specific ancestor, but I feel it occurred through their bloodline as well. Sorry, I'm trying to I feel it, but sometimes my brain goes faster than what I can say. But yeah, so it may be like something that has happened each lifetime as well with the Six of Cups in reverse. And so this may also be why this energy is so heavily in the shadow. You know, if you believe in past lives, if you are unable to learn whatever it is that your soul contract dictates or is outlined, however it's outlined, then you'll reincarnate with the same issues, I guess, or the same challenges or the same lessons. And so I feel this energy each lifetime, maybe they were pushed further and further into the shadow as well. So I feel that's what the World in the Six of Cups is representing. With this I don't know, I always want to call it a Sphinx, but I don't think it's a Sphinx. I forget, Griffin or something like that, I don't know. But whatever it is, I feel it represents wisdom or guidance or something. So I feel the divine or your higher self or whatever you believe in is here to help. Also with this green, there's a need to heal the heart chakra. Again, going back to those emotions, learning to feel, even though what you may feel may be painful initially. I feel as it's healed and as these burdens are released, and as the cleansing and transformation take place, that innocence of self and that innocence of life can be regained. This energy may also you know, be in the Six of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. They may feel like they're unable to move on in calm waters, and they're also heavily stressed out mentally, going through a lot of mental anguish as well, just because they're still in some sort of cycle. And that cycle can be anything. It could be their 3D circumstances where they're repeating, you know, situations that are not healing or helpful to their inner child, or it's not healing and helpful to overcome whatever occurred in their past. And then also it could not only the 3D circumstances that are repeating, and by 3D circumstances, it could be anything. It could be you know, job, family, relationships, environment, And then it could also be spiritually as well. Something is not being gained, guidance and signs are not being listened to. And so I feel this is keeping the energy in their shadow as well. But I feel once this energy decides, I guess, or puts in the action, or chooses with their own free will to heal whatever it is that occurred, and close out the cycle, close out any repetitive patterns or behaviors, heal their heart chakra, and go through some sort of cleansing, and then maybe gain some sort of mental stability. I feel that will help them feel relieved in some way. Let's see. Ten of Wands in reverse again. Wow. So this energy, 10 of Wands twice. That's 20 Wands. That's yeah. Sorry, I'm staring because I don't even know how to describe the energy. It's very, very heavy. I would even say, again, only take what resonates. This reading may feel a little bit specific, or it could relate to multiple energies, However, but whatever it is that occurred, I feel created such a heavy burden on the energy where they're actually like, they could even be considering just giving up on life in general. Only take what resonates, where they did maybe in their past. Next to the World in reverse, they just may feel like they are just unable to close out a cycle, unable to gain assistance and help to leave a situation. And it puts them in a state of mind to where they're frozen in some way. With the reverse, so they really just want to, they just don't want to feel, I guess, anymore. Yeah, this reading is heavy. Okay. Chariot, okay. Whew. Okay, sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I was like, this energy is so heavy. Okay. But yes, yay. Okay, Chariot, upright. Okay, so the Chariot is like being guided and pushed further onto your journey. And this is a major. Okay, so this is when you put on the Chariot and it's balanced, that means you're on your way, nothing can stop you, okay? Cancer energy also. So I feel for this energy or multiple energies, again, the divine is saying, we're here, we're guiding you, just let us know that you're willing to follow. Also, Chariot, I'm kind of getting destiny energy. So especially with the Six of Cups in the World, I feel this... whatever energy has gone through, or whatever it is they're currently going through, I feel like Spirit is saying not all is lost. Don't give up, and definitely don't give up the fight for whatever the fight with the fire here, the flame. I feel it's will, it's life itself. Okay, again, only take a resonates, but Spirit is saying the light is here at the end of the tunnel. Enlightenment and guidance and healing. And then also the signs and synchronicities, and then also stepping out of the shadow, and then tapping into either your higher self or their higher self, or into the light side, the divine. And then there's no way that you can be stopped. There's wisdom here, there's guidance, there's messages with the Six of Swords. And so energies just needs to regain their will, regain their power. Don't fully throw in the towel, I guess, because they're here. And then again, with all this blue, I feel a Tori. Sorry, a story is meant to be told, okay? Someone's name would be Tori. Only take her resonates, okay? But yeah, so a story is meant to be told, whatever it is that you or they have gone through. And so they also may be guiding energy through the situation as well. Yeah. Also, with all this white, I'm getting drawn to the crown chakra as well. This energy, once they, if they choose and they start to heal, I feel they will receive lots of guidance through their crown chakra. Again, they'll become enlightened in some way, and either not only will they be guided out of whatever darkness that they're in, either in their environment or within themselves, but they'll also lead others as well. At least I feel that's part of their contract. Once whatever cycle it is, the cycle of unhealing and suppressed trauma, once that's closed out, I feel that's also what will occur. Okay. Let's clarify the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, please. Thank you. Okay, the Cherry in reverse this time. So interesting. So heavy Cancer. Okay, so with the Cherry, that's so crazy. Okay, so with it coming out for upright first and then in reverse, this energy, I feel with the Ten of Wands, the first thing that an energy needs to do, or they're being guided to do, is decide. You know, you have to choose to want to fight, you have to choose to want to live, you have to choose to want to start over, you have to choose to want to heal and close out cycles. And so I feel the Chariot in reverse this time, this energy is just, they just aren't there yet, maybe, or they are going back and forth with that Two of Pentacles that we saw. And so could be an energy also feels that, you know, they are unable to, they may not have tried or made the decision to try, just because they may feel like it's a lost cause. With the Chariot in reverse clarifying the Page of Cups, they may feel like, you know, it's too late, or it's too hard, or you know, whatever it is, you know, that innocence, that transformation, that healing, it won't take place, or it's imagine it. Page of Cups can be like imagination and stuff like that, or dreamlike energy. So they may feel like it's like it's childish to think that, but I feel that's false, just because we just saw the Chariot upright before, and so yeah, I feel again it's just clarifying that energy has to be willing to get on that road, that journey, take those first steps in order to be relieved in some way, and gain a new start. It's also a side note, I only take a resonate. Some of you guys with Chariot in reverse, you may be dealing with difficult issues, almost a difficult issues, but I meant to say, I guess it is a difficult issue, but I mean, I'm trying to say transportation. Some of you guys may be having transportation issues as well. This energy may also, you know, if it resonates, they may feel like they can't move on to calmer waters, because that could actually be a thing pertaining to the 3D. You know, there may be difficulty getting around, getting from A to B. And so, you know, that also may contribute to why a cycle hasn't been closed, if we're speaking like things that occur in the 3D environment, jobs and relationships, homes and stuff like that. But again, there's always a way, there's always a roundabout and guidance. But I think the main issue is an energy needing to decide whether or not they want to fight to regain some sort of balance and tap into that innocence, their light side, their higher self, and then all will fall into place. Guidance will be given. Energy may also an energy sometimes it could also be a situation where, you know how sometimes it depends on the energy. Some energies want to speak to whatever energy that contributed to or initiated whatever hardship or trauma that occurred in their past. They may want to speak with them, or meet with them, or go to them directly in order to receive some sort of apology or closure or something like that, and then they'll feel relieved. That may be the case for you or them, and so they may feel like they're unable to do that as well, which is why they feel like the cycle is still open, and this causes them you know, mental stress as well, and they may feel like they can't move on to calmer waters until that's done as well. So I would say, you know, I can't say whether or not, it depends on each person, because one energy may be willing to go back to the past, I guess, while another one may not, or, you know, it depends on the situation. So I would say, if it resonates, just follow your guidance and your higher self, your intuition. And in the meantime, you know, healing is always internal and an individual journey, I feel. So regardless of whether or not you or they receive closure from the I don't know what to call them, whoever contributed to or initiated the trauma, regardless of whether or not that conversation with the blue here, regardless of whether or not it is expressed, I feel one can always heal on their own. And I feel with the Six of Swords and the Chariot, the divine and your spirit team, your higher self is saying, start with yourself first and foremost, and then external energies, they may come or they may not, but that healing and innocence can be regained, and that burden can be relieved regardless. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm trying to express it as best as I can. Okay, let's see. Queen of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy that may resonate. So Queen of Cups is feminine energy, but gender doesn't matter. So with it in reverse, though, Queen of Cups upright is very intuitive, loving, kind, gentle, tapped into their emotions. But within reverse, this energy is either just highly manipulative with emotions, or they could be there's maybe a lack of self-love or clinginess, or just like a smothering energy, take a resonates. So it could be a King of Swords in reverse and a Queen of Cups in reverse type of energy that's needing some sort of closure, or it could be a Queen of Cups in reverse energy that's a part of the King of Swords past that may have contributed to a cycle of unhealing and trauma. It could be the Queen of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse, that they're in some sort of maybe unhealed karmic loop, I feel, with the world in reverse that's needing to be closed as well. It could be a King of Swords in reverse energy that feels they want to be relieved in some way. They could also either want some sort of emotional offering from the Queen of Cups in reverse, or they are wanting to provide it to a Queen of Cups in reverse. It could be a Queen of Cups in reverse that feels like they're unable to move along their journey due to King of Swords in reverse in their past or from their past. Or it could be, the Queen of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. They both could have, negative memories from that occurred in the past as well due to some sort of open cycle. They both could be wanting to provide some sort of emotional offering, or they could want to receive it or provide it from each other. Take what resonates. Could be also the Queen of Cups in reverse if they're too attached in some way or emotionally manipulative. They could, maybe not want this King of Swords in reverse to heal and move on into calmer waters. They may be stressed out about this and also in mental anguish because they want to keep a cycle open. Or I could read that from the King of Swords energy. And the Queen of Cups in reverse is wanting to move on into calmer waters and heal. It's both. I feel I can read it both ways. So again, they'll have to take what resonates. With this double blue here, I do feel the Queen of Cups in reverse. They may want to speak about something, or they're needing to express something as well in order to become purified in some way with the white here. Also, I'm being drawn to this wolf and the owl. I guess I'll read both. I'll probably tap into the animal speak. This energy may be wanting to go on their own journey with the Chariot in reverse, but they may feel blocked in some way. If that resonates, I feel it's because an energy is needing to, again, express something so that they can start to heal and relieve a burden first and close out a cycle, that the Chariot will go upright. Let's see. I'm gonna read the wolf first. See if it's in here. Guidance. It says, though not apparent yet, change is occurring. Trust in self to find your path. Take control. Protection surrounds you in journeys. Okay. And then I'll read the owl. Which, I feel it would be a bird, right? I feel it would be a bird. Yeah, okay, spirits. It says, spirits are strong around you. Attend to dreams and to heightened senses. It's up to you to act on that guidance. Okay, so just, take what resonates from that. But, yeah, I feel for whoever resonates or however it resonates, guidance is available for all energies, however it pertains. But there's again, going back to that the willpower to want to. and then getting on that chariot and going and doing whatever it is that you or they need to do to start to heal and close out the cycle. Become balanced in some way. Balanced in the mind, in the heart chakra as well. And then also expressing yourself or themselves in some way. The Fool. Aries energy, and then I also read it as Aquarius energy as well. So take a risk, I feel Spirit is saying, for whoever resonates for it. Take a risk to heal. Take a risk to start over, to close out these cycles. To relieve yourself or themselves in however way that they can. You know, again, regardless of external circumstances or environments, regardless of energies that are involved or were involved. Take a risk on yourself to tap into that childhood energy, that childlike energy again. Also, I'm being drawn to these ears. Some of you guys are being guided to listen. I'm not sure to what. What's coming to mind is like listen to. I'm also getting what's that song from Pocahontas? The sound of the wind or something. Anyways, that may resonate. But listen to either guidance from the divine. Listen to your higher self. Listen to your intuition. Listen to earth, the wind, the birds. Everything is a sign. And I feel it will be healing and guiding in some way. Also listen to your inner child as well. Do things that you used to do that you used to like in your childhood, or that brings back happy memories, brings comfort and imagination and freedom. You know, even no matter how silly it may be or feel, you can do it in private. Doesn't matter. But I feel that also will assist as well. Okay, let's get some messages. Okay. Just move this up here. Okay, yeah. So we'll pull half the traditional in the back, and we'll just we'll shuffle and see what comes out. Okay, so I'll just pull like one. Oh my goodness, I didn't know. Why is this coming out? I have no idea why this, okay, so light bulb mafia came out, okay? I'm not sure how this pertains to it, you know. You take what resonates. It could be these energies that, you know, are part of a group. That actually makes sense, actually, though, okay? It could be these energies, if they are part of a certain organization or something like that, this may also be why they feel like they're unable to move on in karma waters, and that explains the 6 of Swords in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. But again, I feel that's all, anything related, actually in the spirit world too, contracts can always be broken in whatever way. That's not to say it's going to be easy, and it's not to say it's going to be, you know, that's not to say that there won't be, you know, consequences, but I feel if the divine is involved in the Most High and your higher self, they'll show you how to get out in the, what am I trying to say, the less detrimental way in the long run. So if that resonates for you or for them. So I just have to say try not to let 3D situations and contracts, even spiritual contracts, to be a deterrent. I feel if you're working with the Most High and you let it be known that, you know, you want to change the contract, then and the Most High approves, or you receive signs and guidance that is possible, then there's your answer. Aura. Interesting. Some of you guys, I feel this is also saying for some of you guys, you may need to cleanse your aura, cleanse your energy, go through some sort of purification, you know, however that resonates, whatever you believe in, you know, whatever faction you belong to, you know, religious, spiritual, agnostic, atheist, whatever your practices are. I feel the Spirit is guiding energies to do that as well. And that also will help cleansing the aura one, it separates your energy from others, so you know what you're feeling, and you're not absorbing projections or other energies, desires, and intentions by accident. You can clearly feel what is your energy and your energy alone. And I feel that sets the stage for the divine to more easily get these messages through to you or to them. And then also that will help assist them or guide you or them out of whatever situation that they no longer want to be in. Help guide them to close out cycles and relieve burdens, and heal any unhealed trauma and stuff like that. So I feel that's what's I feel that that's what this is saying. Okay. Let's pull I'll pull a karmic message or karmic lessons message, and then maybe like I'll pull a divine masculine message. I don't know why I'm being called to it. I'll just pull one from the karmic though first. And then I'll probably wrap up with a spirit guide card and then maybe an oracle. Spirit messages, please. Thank you. Just pull out one here. Why them and not me? Interesting. Okay. So it could be, I can read that multiple ways. It could be, either the King of Swords in reverse or the Queen of Cups. I'm actually kind of getting Queen of Cups energy just because, like I said, these energies this type of energy, Queen of Cups in reverse, is usually a little bit too attached or emotionally manipulative or clingy or lacks independence or self-love in some way. But it doesn't have to be. It could be any energy. But I feel this is them saying, it could, if it's pertaining to romance or some sort of a contract, like emotional contract with energy. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic. But in any case, energy, I feel like, why they may not want to be left behind. And so they may be asking, why is it that you or they want to leave and start over? Or why is it that you or they want to close out a cycle? Why is it that you or they, want to move on into calmer waters? So, I feel it just may be clarifying that. But I feel if it resonates, it just may be a need to detach a little bit and heal and start over and step into your own journey or their own journey, and then step into their own freedom and innocence as well. I could also read this if it's a organization or something like that this could also be them as well. Why do you want to leave? But I feel everyone has their own individual journey, and whether that's healing or whether that's their own purpose and mission and soul contracts. And I feel it only gets messy when obviously contracts they become intertwined. And then sometimes when it's time to close out and let go, other energies don't want to. So I feel that's where the difficulty and the friction comes in. So I feel spirit is just guiding energies to reevaluate, learn how to let go, learn how to detach and start over. So that way new beginnings can begin. Okay, let's grab a divine masculine message. Grab one from here and then I'll probably wrap up. I'm not sure why only divine masculine. I just feel called to. Okay, let's just grab one. I'm so happy with you. Deep down, my soul sings. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So, I could still read this both ways. It could be a King of Swords in reverse, who felt this way about energy. Yeah, okay, they could have felt this way about a particular energy in their past. And you know, with the Six of Cups being in reverse, maybe a contract has ended, but they may want to keep it closed and not, and they may not want to move forward, or they may not want the other energy in that contract to move forward. I could also read this as the Queen of Cups in reverse, saying, you know, they could be happy with an energy. Whether these two are in the contract, I could read that. Yeah, I can get that as well. These two may be in some sort of contract together. And so it could be the Queen of Cups in reverse, saying that they're you know, they're happy in some way and they may not want this energy to move forward. Or it could be, again, the King of Swords in reverse that feels that way. Either way, someone, okay, someone feels happy in a contract. But I feel, you know, with the World in reverse, sometimes it can be, and I'm not saying this is the case exactly. I'm just saying it's a possibility. Sometimes that can be an illusion. You know, sometimes we may feel like we're in a situation that, you know, is happy and it's bringing us lots of joy and stuff like that, and that may be true at the time, because you're in a contract for a reason. You're supposed to learn something, and you may feel that way because Spirit of the Divine of the universe wants you to be in that contract. But I feel there comes a time with the World in reverse and the Fool for energies to maybe step out of, you know, if it's an illusion, or maybe step out of any fantasy or dreams with the Page of Cups, Six of Cups in reverse, so that way energy can evolve and grow and move forward and step into a new contract, or step into a new journey, a new beginning, or new healing, or something like that. So that may be the case as well. Only take what resonates, okay? Only you or they would know for sure what they're being guided to do, or what you're being guided to do at this time, because everyone is in a different contract and everyone is on a different timeline. Okay. Okay, let's I'm gonna wrap up with a spirit. I'm just gonna move this over here. I'm gonna wrap this up with a spirit card. It's gonna be kind of hard to shuffle, but also some of these are turned around. Please and thank you. Okay. Okay. Greek God. Interesting. I didn't finish this one. This one's not as pretty as the other ones. Okay. Okay, that's okay. So ruler of the underworld, god of the dead, brother of Zeus. I'm not sure. I feel this is general, actually. This could be... Oh, that's why. I was like, who is this? It's 80s! Okay, sorry. Anyways, only take what resonates, okay? Some of you guys, if you may be into Greek mythology, or if not, then, you know, you just may have heard of Hades. So I'm not sure how this plays in. Hades could be, you know, a part of someone's spirit team, or some of you guys just may have interest in it and look up something, and that may give you a sign or guidance or something like that. Or also with the underworld, that brings me to like the shadow, especially with the King of Swords in reverse. And then also death. Scorpio energy may be significant. There's like, I don't know, only take what resonates. I'm not getting too much off of it. I feel like it's very vague. But there's an emphasis on either some sort of death and transformation. There's an emphasis on the shadow and working with either working with the underworld, or like being in the underworld itself, if that makes sense. Like either being in the shadow or working with entities in some way. Only take what resonates. I'm not really getting that off of this spread, but that may be the case. And yeah, just if you're interested, or if there's a sign or something like that, that may resonate for a specific energy. I'm also getting a brother of Zeus. I don't know why I'm being drawn to it. Only take what resonates again, but there may be a contract, like a platonic contract with a sibling or something like that. Also may have occurred in the past, or maybe some negative energy, or not energy, I didn't mean to say that, negative memories, but negative energy may be significant, especially with this aura. Only take what resonates, okay? I feel like as I'm speaking, you know, it may resonate for an energy in different ways, so only pick and choose, okay? But yeah, that may be relevant as well, that energy is needing to either acknowledge or work through, or something like that. Maybe seek some sort of, seek some sort of, they may be wanting to seek some sort of emotional offering from them, or they wanting to provide it as well. And that could be for any energy. Yeah, because I believe in mythology, Hades and Zeus, like, they have beef, okay, in some way. So again, only take what resonates. Okay, so let's put that there, and then I'll wrap up with I'm being drawn to the Moonology. I dropped a card. Hold on. Oops. That fell over. Okay. Let me grab it. Okay, sorry. I hate to miss a card. Okay. Let's wrap up with the Moonology. Spirit, any messages? Please, thank you. Just pull out one. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Okay. So full moon in Leo, I don't know when that is or when it was, okay? If you're interested, you or they can look it up. That may be significant. There may be a change in energy, or you know, the perfect time to you know, I don't know, set intentions, or if you're into it. And then also with the pride here, I feel it's clarifying with the King of Swords in reverse, being too much in your shadow or their shadow. Yeah, again, Spirit is maybe just drawing attention to it, so that way they can get these messages through to you or to them a little bit easier. Yeah, okay. let's see. I'm trying to look at this without all the cards falling. Okay, full moon in Leo. Okay. So I'll just start here. It says, this card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you would be done by lately. Okay, hold on, let me read that again. If you've not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is a time to find balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. It says, attuned to the moon, it says, be magnificent without being plain too much. And then additional meanings, self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. A friendship may be ending now. Okay. Okay, so only take what resonates, okay? Yeah, I feel it's just, you know, wrapping up and clarifying a little bit of what was said earlier. Maybe letting things in, letting cycles close to start over. And then also showing empathy for others and for ourselves, you know, regardless of whatever pain and trauma we may have experienced. So that way we can, you know, be a child again. Yeah. Okay, I feel this reading was a little heavy, but anyways, I hope this is helpful, if not interesting, and I hope you guys have a good and happy day or night whenever you see this.